Hey guys, Mankick here for Jackets Union. I'd make another video. Um, I'm here on my lunch break at work. The Blue Jackets last night I believe their 16th straight win against the Edmonton Oilers, 3-1. I watched this game last night. It was a good game. I just think during this whole streak, I think the main thing I'm really impressed with is how they still don't seem to be that they played relaxed last night. They're playing like a team. Like at the beginning of the season, this team didn't have a lot of expectations. This was a rebuilding team. Like I said, they had the core of the Erie Monsters who won a championship last year. So obviously they've had a core of young players that were successful in minor leagues. And like I said, I'm new to the sport of hockey. I'm not sure. I know like baseball, minor leagues, it takes a while to translate. Depending on the person. Baseball, sometimes it takes a little longer to translate from AAA to major leagues. I'm not sure if the same applies to hockey or not because I'm new to the sport as far as a fan. So I didn't know if these guys would come up and play well. They're playing awesome, and we now have the best record and the most points in the league. And it's weird. Earlier today on my way to work, I was listening to Mike and Mike, and they made a Blue Jackets reference. And ESPN, when I was younger, they would have a hockey, I think it would be Wednesday nights, but they don't talk a lot of hockey anymore. And there was some Columbus Blue Jackets reference on Mike and Mike in the morning, and I was like, wow. And even the Blue Jackets on, I think it was Sunday, the game against the Wild, I believe it was like the Wild were 12 in a row, and we were 15 in a row, or 14 in a row, and now we're 16. But that game normally would have been a huge deal in Columbus, but it was on the night Ohio State played in the college football playoff, so it was obviously overshadowed the one night. Cam Atkinson got the first goal. That was the only goal I saw live. The other two I missed as I had on in the background as I was doing stuff at the house last night. Foligno gets the second. And then Carlson gets the other goal on the power play. Carlson, I think, was the top star in the game. Another newer name, I think he's one of the younger core that are playing really well. And I'm just really amazed that I think last night was the first game where it was really mentioned in the pregame. The players actually acknowledged the streak, and it was actually a big prominent, which I would assume will only grow on Thursday. We play them tomorrow. Tomorrow night we play the Capitals. And then I think the game either Saturday or Sunday they play the Rangers. That's the game to break the Penguins record. But I just remember last night. I haven't watched every game of the streak because I've had other stuff to do. But I was able to sit down and watch a majority of the game last night. It seemed like last night was the first game where it was actually mentioned. There was an actual presence. Obviously, it was nice to see Nationwide Arena packed. The crowd seems to be. There wasn't a lot of expectations. I think locally, as far as Blue Jackets fans, there was an overall positive feeling about this team that we were heading in the right direction. But I don't think anyone was expecting. Early in the year, there was some empty seats, and it was kind of a positive vibe, but kind of a we're still rebuilding. We like where the team's going. There's some promise, but we're still rebuilding. Now, packed house. It's looking almost it felt like a playoff game last night, and it was pretty good. The Oilers are, like I said, I know the Penguins are good. Sharks were in the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm not I know the Oilers, I think, are also young and rebuilding of what I've seen. I'm still not used to, like football and baseball or even basketball. I know what teams are good and what teams are rebuilding and what teams are bad. I'm still getting used to the teams. What I've seen, I know the Oilers have a really a highly touted rookie on their team. So I think they're kind of where we are, young and rebuilding on the rise. They're 19-3-7, so that's not too bad of a record. But yeah, Atkinson, Foligno, and Carlson get the 3 goals. And I remember I sat down and watched mainly the most of the first period. Probably the most period I saw was the first period. Early on, we dominated. It seemed like it was on our side of the rink a lot more than their side. I felt like we dominated the possession very well. We see right here shots on goals. 35, and I've seen a lot of games, some games in the streak, we have actually had a lot less shots on goal. It's just we make more use of our shots. So the fact that we had more shots, power plays 2-4. Obviously, the 2 things that stand out on this year's Jackets team is power plays and third periods. They've done very well on power plays and done very well on third periods. And they've been able to close games out very well. Hits 17-12, face-offs, a little more face-offs, giveaway, takeaways, shots blocked, penalty minutes. They had a lot more penalty minutes, hence plays into the power play, so it all works. But watching this game overall, I thought we controlled the game really well, and it was a really fun game to watch. They did tie it up, but then we were able to answer, and then we added on with the third. They've been doing that a lot lately. If they do, I feel like they never lose the lead, but they do a good job when they give up a tie. When the other team ties, they do a good job answering goals pretty quickly in the games that I've been able to watch of this streak. So it's really exciting. Like I said, I haven't been too consistent with this videos. I'm trying to make this channel mainly a hockey Blue Jackets channel. I know I had some football videos and other videos. I'm trying to find a subject, more centralized, certain topic that people might like. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll try to be making some more constant videos. And then I have another idea for another channel from probably playing mobile games. So I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, this video, this channel is going to be mainly hockey and Blue Jackets. Jackets Union, I made a Facebook page, trying to do some stuff with that. Of course, my last video, if you haven't watched it, it's a video before this one. I'm starting to play some more NHL Supercard. I've had some fun with that. I'll have more Supercard content. But yeah. Like I said, Jackets play Thursday against the Washington Capitals. And we are now first place East, first place in our division. So yeah, like I said before, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Go Jackets.